Hello, Asha Light Eagle, Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and we are going to do one more spread for Alex, and this is the last spiritual blocking spread, number 3. And let's see how this will work out in the best way, as always. So let me just put away some oracle cards, and I am and the first spread, let's read about it. Let's see. Spread 3 will show you what to look for as indicators of success on your journey towards absolving that particular blockage. Okay, interesting. And here we have nine card spread, but I'm not doing the spreads as you're seeing because I don't have enough of space on my table. So let's look at let's do this. I'm going to, as you are seeing, I am shuffling. So and let's do one more. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I think that this should be number 1 because it ran away so fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there is 9 card spread. So let's see at the last spread of yours, and so let's see the question number 1. What is my blockage? Okay. And what is your blockage? And you're receiving 15 slavery. And that is the devil. And the devil is saying struggles to believe in the path. What do you what is my blockage? Well, that's what do I need? So what do you need? You need to have a stronger belief on how to deal with situations and not be getting tempted by things and not being impulsive and naive. So you need to work on those things, okay? The next question here is card 2. What is my blockage? So what is your blockage? And here you have Japan, and that is, of course, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Being honest with yourself. What is your blockage? Wow, you see, didn't I say this, mention this in the earlier readings? I think I did. This is so crazy because, you know, the thread will be sort of the same. It's so crazy. So you need to believe, you need to, what is your blockage? I think the question was, and you are having Ace of Swords. Being honest with yourself. What is your blockage? Your feelings and your honesty. And again, I guess your fears. Okay, so your feelings and your belief is your blockage. See, belief and feelings. And temptation. Sorry. Okay, let's look at number 3. And the question is there, what event have reinforced this blockage? What event did reinforce this blockage on you? And here you receive, let's see, rational woman, and that is Queen of Swords. You know something, with that card I got a motherly figure, but you know, I can be so wrong. So maybe your mother have caused you things that you know, you have trouble to forgive and to move forward away from. Vanity. Hey Siri, what is the meaning of vanity?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the meaning of vanity. Check it out.
No. Okay. So, hey Siri, what is the meaning of vanity?
I found this on the web.
No. Okay, forget it. I tried to see if she would answer so that I could understand the word a little bit better. But what did I say? Queen of Swords, right? So for me, that means, you know, a person who is fiery, who can be sharp, who can be jealous, who can explode. Yeah, who is not thinking things through. And she should. She should do that because this is a smart person, not a dummy. So yeah, and that is number 3, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So what event? So I believe that a person who was jealous of you, this can be a motherly figure, this can be another woman, in your life, both in past and now, because this is a little bit about then and now. So there is a lady, and it can be a mother figure, it can be a sisterly figure as well, but someone have caused you trauma for many, many years somehow, and not only in this life but in other life as well, and you need to learn how to absolutely overcome that. Okay, let's look at number 4 and ask, what events caused this blockage? That's number 4. What events did cause this blockage? And here you have China, and that is 2 of Wands. That's cups. Too much let's see, I did lost myself, sorry. Sometimes it's not easy to be me. So I was saying Two of Wands. Too much planning without enough action. So and the question was number 4, what events created this blockage? That there were too much of thoughts and ideas but no creation. It's like you had things made up in your head but couldn't make it to reality. So it's like you were stuck somehow. So by being stuck and not moving forward and wanting to, that made you to be blocked. Okay, so that's interesting. So let's look at number 5. And number 5 is asking as much as, how can I recognize this blockage? How can you recognize this blockage? Number 5, and here you receive brother. And this is Page of Swords. I mean, you're having swords. A brother, Page of Swords. So let's look at Page of Swords. Lack of planning. See, lack of planning again is what you're receiving. Lack of being creative and being sharp. And when it comes to communication, that can be difficult. And let's look at Page of Swords. And what is the root of the Page of Swords? Preparation, communication, and arguments. So you need to know how to find yourself in arguments, how to defend yourself in a proper way, so you don't defend yourself instead of, just defending yourself without any result. You need to see what is the best move. It's like playing chess, waiting for the right move, planning, understanding, watching, observing. So by planning, by understanding, by if you know that you're having difficulty with this is something that you need to work on. So what events cause this? That's number 4. Number 5, how can I recognize this blockage? Yeah, and you can recognize this by seeing how you're not structured. You need to have boundaries, routines, and structure. And where you are falling, there is always a structure and discipline that is missing, I guess. Let's look at card number 6. How will I overcome this? How will you overcome this? And here you receive the world, right? Migration. Yeah, the universe, the world. Interesting. Let's look at the world. Too worldly and disconnected from spirit. Disconnected, sorry. Too worldly and disconnected from spirit. So how will you overcome this is to connect to your spiritual self, to your spirituality, to your higher you, and to your guides and to Mother Earth. Learn how to become one with each and everything is how you're going to overcome this, is how I believe. And that was number 6. Number 7 talks about who or what will help me overcome this. Who or what will help you overcome this? Greed and 4 of Pentacles. Look at this card. So I guess that your guides will help you to overcome this if you let them. Your guides can help you. But you need to learn to connect to the right guide as well, because you know there are guides in the spiritual path that ain't good as well. So you need to learn to communicate to what is correct, what will do you good, and so on. So 4 of Pentacles. And let's look at Pentacles. Greed and stinginess. Greed and stinginess. So don't be, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. But who will help you to overcome this? Yeah, I guess your guides, but you need to learn to connect to the right guide is how I feel. And let's look at 4 of Pentacles. Let's look at it in here. That's wrong. Wow, I have had this card up before. So this goes with the Fool. So you, by growing, learning, expanding, and then with 13, which is Death, which talks about transformation and changes. Okay. So you need to change some of the things that you need to see what is good for you and what not. It's like changing some habits. And when you change, you're going to make life a little bit easier for yourself, is how I feel. So that is the answer to number 7. Let's look at number 9. And number 9, when will I overcome this? When will you overcome this? And here you receive True Friend, and you receive Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. And let's see the timing on that. But I don't know if that will be correct. 17th century. And again, Netherlands. So 17th century. So you might overcome this in 17th century. You know what comes in my head when I think about this is that the next time your birthday will be like, whole. When I say like that, I mean like 30, 40, 50, like that. So around some ages like that. I don't know. I'm not saying 30, 40 now. It's not their answer. But it can be when you're 50, 60 as well. I don't have a clue. But when you pass some sort of some sort of age like that is when you are going to feel that you overcome this. So in your elder stage, so when I'm trying to tap in and imagine and asking for something, guidance, so I'm receiving 60. Okay, so when you're 60, I guess, you're going to overcome, you're going to find calmness. So before that, I don't know what your age is today. So before that, it might be difficult, but I believe that before 5 years before 60 is going to be a struggle, but it's going to ground you, shield you, and make you to focus on things and make you to understand the situation. Okay, so that's number 8, I guess, right? Let me just see so I haven't missed out on anything. When, oh yeah, when will I overcome this? And then 9, the last, how will I know I overcome this? How will you know that you have overcome this? And here you receive poison. See, this is a card that is coming up often for you through all the readings. And 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Let's look at 7 of Cups and see. Indulge in fantasy rather than living your life. So you need to stop indulging fantasy, living in fantasy, and you need to live in reality. So when you start planning, when you start focusing and having boundaries and things like that, then it is going to do you some good. Then it's going to be fine, it's going to be good. But before that, I think that is going to be difficult for you. It's going to be challenging because I think that you are going to be challenged to be able to focus in a correct way, is how I believe, somehow. And so yeah, so that's how I feel about this. So that's what came up in your 3rd reading. And please let me know if you could understand this or not, and how you felt about the you know, the reading and all. It's always interesting to know. And I am thinking, I think that I will just take again some oracle cards. So, look, I did shuffle and you're receiving the same card as before. Here is the next. Let's see what the third card will be that will fall out for you. Okay, so you receive Spirit Guide. Okay, that's perfect. So this is 3 cards that you receive, but I did pick for you.